Why your favorite coffee could be fueling fibroids. What if the drink you love the most is silently harming you? Every day, millions of people begin their morning with the same ritual, a streaming, comforting cup of coffee. The first sip promises energy, focus, and motivation. It's a lifeline for students pulling all-nighters, workers powering through deadlines, and parents surviving sleepless nights. Coffee has become more than just a beverage. It's a culture, a habit, almost a necessity. But here's the shocking truth. Your favorite cup of coffee might be feeding those, fibroids, helping them grow stronger with every sip. But what if that beloved drink, the very thing that fuels your day, is also fueling something else inside your body? Something hidden, something dangerous. For millions of women worldwide, that hidden danger is fibroids, non-cancerous tumors that grow silently in the uterus. Most women don't even know that they have them until symptoms spiral out of control. Unbearable cramps, heavy bleeding, pelvic pain, and sometimes heartbreaking struggles with fertility. What exactly are fibroids? The silent growths you don't see until they take over. Fibroids, also known as uterine leiomyomas, are growths that develop in and around the uterus. They're usually non-cancerous, but their impact can be life-altering. Imagine periods so heavy that you can't leave the house. Picture abdominal pain so sharp it feels like knives twisting inside. Envision the emotional toll of wondering if pregnancy will ever be possible. Fibroids affect up to 70% of women by the age of 50, yet the exact causes remain unclear. Genetics, hormones, diet, and lifestyle all play roles, but here's the question that matters today. Could something as innocent as your morning latte be quietly adding fuel to this fire? Coffee, the double-edged sword, your daily boost or your hidden burden? Coffee is often celebrated as a miracle drink. It contains antioxidants, may reduce risks of certain diseases, but gives that famous jolt of energy. For many, it feels like a health booster, but coffee also comes with a darker side. Caffeine, the star ingredient in coffee, doesn't treat all bodies equally. For some women, particularly those prone to hormonal imbalances, caffeine may trigger disruptions that fibroids thrive on. Studies show that women who consume high amounts of caffeine, especially from coffee, may have elevated estrogen levels. And estrogen is the hormone that feeds fibroids like gasoline to a fire. The hormone connection. When coffee meets estrogen, the balance strikes and then breaks. Here's where things get unsettling. Fibroids are estrogen dependent. The more estrogen circulating in the body, the more fibroids can grow, and coffee, though beloved, may disrupt the liver's ability to properly metabolize estrogen. Instead of clearing it efficiently, your body ends up with higher levels of estrogen floating in the bloodstream. Think about it, each cup of coffee might not just be giving you energy, it might also be tipping your hormonal balance in the wrong direction. And when that balance tips, fibroids can silently take advantage. Stress, cortisol, and coffee's hidden price. Your stress hormone is working against you. Coffee doesn't only affect estrogen, it also raises cortisol, the stress hormone. That's why after too many cups, you may feel jittery, anxious, or restless. But what you may not know is that chronically high cortisol can disrupt other hormones, creating the perfect storm inside your body. Fibroids flourish in environments of imbalance. By elevating cortisol and interfering with estrogen metabolism, coffee may be laying the foundation for fibroid growth without you ever realizing it. The question becomes unavoidable. Is the temporary high worth the long-term risk? Discomfort, the body's first warning. Your body whispers before it screams. Fibroids don't announce themselves loudly at first. The signs can be subtle, slightly heavier periods, minor bloating, or pelvic pressure that you brush off as normal, but slowly, quietly, fibroids grow, and as they do, the whispers become screams, unbearable cramps, fatigue from anemia, and the emotional weight of not knowing what's happening inside your body. If coffee is even partly responsible for accelerating that growth, the cup you rely on for energy could be betraying you in silence. Take an accountability for your health. You can't control everything, but you can control this. Let's be clear. Coffee alone doesn't just cause fibroids. Genetics, race, age, diet, and lifestyle all play a role. But knowledge is power. If caffeine has the potential to worsen fibroids, then reducing or replacing your intake could give your body the breathing room it desperately needs. Sometimes, accountability is not about sacrifice, but about making small, powerful adjustments. Swapping 2 cups of coffee for herbal teas. Hydrating more, choosing drinks that support your body instead of stressing it. Healing alternatives to coffee. What if your morning ritual healed you instead of hurting you? The good news? You don't have to give up warm, energizing drinks. Alternatives exist that not only replace coffee but actively support hormonal balance. Green tea provides gentle energy and is packed with antioxidants. Ginger tea reduces inflammation. Golden turmeric lattes soothe the body while boosting immunity. Chicory root coffee mimics the flavor of coffee but without caffeine's hormonal disruptions. Imagine sipping a drink that doesn't just wake you up but also protects your health. That's not sacrifice, that's empowerment. Real women, real results. The proof is in their stories. Countless women have shared stories of transformation. After just a few months of reducing coffee, some reported lighter cycles, fewer cramps, and a noticeable reduction in bloating. Others found their energy levels steadier without the midday caffeine crash. While science continues to study the exact links between coffee and fibroids, these lived experiences cannot be ignored. Sometimes the most powerful experience and evidence comes from those who walked the path themselves. The healing power of a pause. Rest isn't weakness, it's medicine. We live in a culture that celebrates hustle, speed, and non-stop productivity. Coffee fuels that culture, but fibroids demand something different. They demand stillness, recovery, and balance. Taking a break from coffee is not about giving up, it's about giving your body space to heal. Sometimes the pause you resist the most is the one your body needs the most. The price of everyday choices. Every sip tells a story. Our daily choices may feel small, but over time they create the biggest impact. 1 cup of coffee feels harmless, but 1 cup, repeated every day for years, could tip the scale towards imbalance. And when fibroids are involved, that imbalance can mean the difference between silent growth and empowered prevention. The hidden cost, few talk about. The truth, they don't tell you. Doctors rarely warn women about coffee when diagnosing fibroids. Media rarely questions caffeine. And society normalizes coffee to the point that refusing a cup can feel unusual. But behind this silence lies a hidden cost. One that too many women pay with their health, their comfort, and sometimes even their dreams of motherhood. It's time to ask the question no one asks. Is coffee worth that price? Facing the hard questions. Do you love coffee or do you need it? Here's a challenge. Ask yourself why you drink coffee. Is it for joy? Is it, for survival? If your body is paying a hidden cost, is the comfort of caffeine truly worth it? These questions may not be easy, but facing them might be the key to protecting your health for years to come. A shared humanity. You are not alone in this. Fibroids affect millions of women across every background, every culture, every country. But awareness is the great equalizer. By sharing knowledge, by questioning the role of coffee, by supporting each other with better choices, we create change. No woman should suffer in silence. No woman should feel alone. The truth about coffee and fibroids. Coffee is not the villain, but it may not be your friend. Coffee will always have its benefits, but for women dealing with fibroids, it may not be the harmless companion it appears to be. Every sip matters, every choice matters. Sometimes the most radical act of self-love is questioning the very things we've always accepted as normal. Your health story doesn't end here. If this video opened your eyes, make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell button so you never miss our health investigations, and watch our previous video on foods that detox your body better than supplements. Your awareness is your power, and together we can rewrite the story of health, one choice at a time.